Hey everyone, it's the Scottman, and we're live here on I-275. And yeah, let me get out the fast lane really quick. Although it's the emptiest lane, if that's even a word, but it's actually a pretty nice Friday morning here on the freeway. There's a lot of traffic out, but it's a little after 10 o'clock, so it's not terribly bad out right now. Because yeah, everybody's pretty much have commuted into work and stuff. And as a matter of fact, I'm actually on vacation between now and, well, through Tuesday. Because yeah, for the month of January, where I actually work, yeah, it's been pretty busy, especially like right after my holiday break and stuff. But yeah, this stretch of the freeway, which the I-275 concurrency, yeah, this is a highly traveled freeway, and during rush hour, this is almost always slow go, almost in all directions. But 275 actually goes all the way from like the Farmington Hills and Novi area, which is where we are right now, all the way down toward I-75 down in Frenchtown Township. And yeah, right here we have a pretty huge shopping center right around 8 Mile. And yeah, actually crossing 8 Mile, actually entering Wayne County, just leaving Oakland County. But yeah, the weather's been a little bit milder lately. Like we had a pretty big Arctic chill earlier in the month, but it's been a little bit more seasonable in the past week or so. It's actually in the upper 20s right now. Although there's a little bit of a breeze, so it feels colder than that outside. Here on Sunday, we're supposed to get like one of those Alberta clippers where we could get like probably 2 to 4 inches of snow probably. Yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in any of my previous videos I did, like I think a couple weekends ago, but yeah, unfortunately, the Detroit Lions actually are no longer in the playoffs. They actually lost in the wild card game to the Dallas Cowboys, which in turn lost to the Green Bay Packers, and then the Green Bay Packers lost to the defending champions, the Seattle Seahawks, which actually the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl next weekend. They're playing the New England Patriots, who under a little bit of a controversy right now because of deflated footballs. Patriots have a good team, but it's like at the same time, I don't know why you want if they indeed did it. It's like, why would you want to do that? But regardless, though, hopefully both teams play fair and square during the Super Bowl, and hopefully the best and fairest team wins. And then yeah, right here is another huge interchange. Like right here, if I were to stay in those left two lanes, that actually would continue on I-96 going east into Detroit. They actually did a driving video on I-96 between 275 and the Southfield Freeway, or M39. Actually did that back in, I think it was September, because it was shortly after they reopened the freeway, after the construction they were doing all last year. Then right there is M14. That'll actually take you over toward Ann Arbor. Actually, I actually did a Let's Visit video New Year's Day over in Ann Arbor. And then traffic on 275 does get a little bit lighter as you go south of 96. But during rush hour, this can get pretty busy too. Especially because, like, for the western and northern suburbs, this is a big travel route to go down to the Detroit Metro Airport. Actually, toward the end of the video, we're actually going to be going right by it. I will admit, there's a lot of trucks on the freeway today. Of course, it is Friday, though. And yeah, I just realized, when I went to PAX East 2 years ago, well, I actually went in 2012, 2013, and last year, 2014, but before I was going in 2013, I actually, in my first video for those series of videos, actually did a short driving segment along this stretch. And in fact, the weather is pretty much the same, although I don't think there was really too much in the way of snow on the ground or anything. There may not have been any. Because it was the middle of March. Yeah, we're at the eastern edge of Plymouth right now. Yeah, we're going under Ann Arbor Road right now. But yeah, I'm probably going to be filming the video here going all the way down to toward the Eureka Road exit. Which is actually the first exit after I-94. But yeah, I was just realizing this the other day. It's like, of all the years I've been doing videos since when I first started in 2009, this is probably the first year where I've filmed a lot of videos in January. And as a matter of fact, I got a lot of videos coming up this weekend. Because if you've seen any of my recent videos, I'm actually going to MAGFest in National Harbor, Maryland. I'm actually driving to the airport right now because I'm going to be flying over toward the DC area. It's like, yeah, I could easily drive there because I did the whole road trip back in July, but when it comes to the winter, it's very unpredictable when it comes to snowstorms and stuff like that. Although I think travel today would have been okay. But it's like in January and February or even March, it's like you usually don't want to risk it or anything. So I'm just playing it safe and probably maybe even saving a little bit of money. I don't know. By flying to DC. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see what National Harbor is like during the winter months, because I was over there the one day in July. Actually did a video at that point. And then here's the Ford Road exit, and as you can tell right over there, that's the IKEA for the Detroit metro area. Probably for the state of Michigan, unless there's one in Grand Rapids. But yeah, I remember there was a lot of media hype when they were building that back in. I forgot when it opened. I thought it was a few years ago. Oh boy, yeah, you need to get around this truck. I'm seeing some small rocks being hurled toward me, so. Matter of fact, yeah, when I first got this car I'm driving 2.5 years ago, not even a month after I got a pretty terrible crack in my windshield because a rock got halfway decent sized rock actually hit my windshield when I was driving to work one morning. It was pretty bad to where it was windshield was starting to crack a little bit, and I literally had to get it fixed not immediately, but within a week. That was like right before I was doing my series of videos up in the UP of Michigan, or the Upper Peninsula. And I did not want to be driving up there with a cracked windshield. And in fact, although you can't really see on the windshield, I do have a few very tiny dots on my windshield that's from very small pebbles or something. But yeah, it's been a nice car, but at the same time, like, the windshield feels like it's been targeted by pebbles or something. For the most part, just very tiny ones that only cause tiny nicks. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. There was a crap load of trucks on the freeway today. And yeah, here's US Highway 12, Michigan Avenue. And then we're pretty much, although you can't really tell in this video, obviously, because you're watching it behind a computer screen or a cell phone or something, or an iPad, we're about to enter the smelliest portion of I-275, because we're basically going by a couple landfills. There's one off that way a little bit, and then we're going to be driving, like on the other side of Van Born Road, we're going to be driving by one to the left. And actually, you can see a little bit of it right now. Oh, actually, there's two. Yeah, there's the one over there. And there's technically, although it's part of the same complex, there's two right there. But yeah, that's one thing was like everybody needs to do, recycle more. So I know things have been getting a little bit better with that, but at the same time, we're gonna be running out of place to put trash and stuff. So it's a big problem. I'll avoid going off any like environmental rants or anything like that, but yeah, they definitely need to. Everybody needs to recycle more. But yeah, I will say, making actually great time progress. I'm already down to E-Course Road. It's like when I was Googling the time that I'll be doing for this video, it was getting close to 20 minutes. Or 18-20 minutes, and I think I'm going to be a little bit under that. Because, yeah, although as you can tell, I'm really good with directions and stuff. I practically have a map inside my brain, but still, I always like to use the Google Maps to check the directions, to get an idea on how long a certain route would take. Although sometimes they estimate a little bit higher. Or longer, I should say. But it's perfectly fair, though, because you never know when you... Freeways can be very unpredictable. You never know when you could run into traffic jams or anything out of the ordinary. Just like, I'm not sure, like if I were to do Google Maps directions, like say from here to Toronto or something, I'm not sure if they take off any time due to waits at like at the border for like the border control and stuff. For basically for either direction. It's hard to say. You can probably Google the answer. But yeah, actually got some videos planned for MAGFest. I'm not sure how many videos I'm gonna be having. I know I'm gonna be having this video, obviously. I already uploaded my intro video. Probably gonna have a video of the revisit of the National Harbor area, and probably show off a little bit of the Gaylord Hotel and stuff. And then probably everything else is gonna be MAGFest related stuff. I don't know, it'll just be one video or a couple or a few. It's hard to say. when my friend Owenspec33 or just Kyle, he actually did videos from last year's MAGFest, which I did not attend. I think he only ended up having 2 videos, which he actually just uploaded this past week. And then right here is the main interchange for I-94, west toward Ann Arbor. Actually, did the video on I-94 right here like 3 weeks ago, pretty much. And then, yeah, if you're going to the North Terminal for Metro Airport, going to I-94 be your best bet. But if you're going to McNamara Terminal, which is the terminal like for, I think, for Delta, Air France, I think even KLM, yeah, you'll go to the McNamara Terminal. It's usually easier to go to the Eureka Road exit. Because as I mentioned earlier in the video, it's actually going to be the next exit right after I-94. I actually see a car with a bunch of snow still on the car. Might have been somebody who hasn't driven anywhere in a couple days or something. Because I think the last time we had snow was a couple days ago on Wednesday. Yeah, the commute in, to, and from work was horrible that day. In fact, I should probably get over now, because we got another mile to go. Well, actually, no, time-wise, it's close to accurate. It's like, look at my camera right now. It's like 16 and a half minutes, getting close to 17. And yeah, right over there is Metro Airport. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it, but there's actually an airplane taking off right now. But yeah, there's a pretty good view of the McNamara Terminal at Metro Airport. And speaking of Metro Airport, I'm going to be getting off here because I'm going to be leaving on a jet plane. That's what Peter, Paul, and Mary would say. So I'm going to MAGFest in National Harbor, Maryland. So thank you for watching today's video here on I-275, and this is the Scottman signing out.